Welcome back.
Welcome back. In this episode, we're heading over to the coast. We're meeting up with some friends.
Yep.
But guess what? Cyclone Alfred is on the way. So we don't know what we're going to get up to in this episode, but we know it's probably going to entail...
It could be wet.
Wind and rain, I reckon. So stay tuned.
Stay with us. Come for the drive.
Have a look at this campground. There is water surrounding every site. We've got an unpowered site here. There's choice of powered and unpowered. They're all waterfront, so you don't have to ask. Trinity Islands Caravan Park near Burrum Heads. We've come here for a few days. The cyclone's hanging around, but this is just perfect here this morning. It's probably only about 7 o'clock in the morning, so the winds haven't got up yet. It has been windy the last few days and rainy, but this is just like you would have no idea there was a cyclone hanging around. It's just perfect. So as full-time travellers,
yes,
we don't generally book too far in advance for anything. But we booked this. So we've moved to our next site. It's the new Mon Repos Turtle Centres Caravan Park. And we booked because it's the season for turtle hatchlings. We wanted to see the little bubbers going out to sea.
Yeah, so the car dramas were impacting on this. And then...
Well, the delay in the car.
Yeah, the delay in the car.
But we got here in time. We just had to fast track getting here. But that's the trouble.
The cyclone was here in time too.
That's where we're heading. Is that, you know, we fast tracked to get here because we had this booking, and we've got here for our booking time to see the turtles, and then the cyclone, which is pretty well non-existent, like we had a bit of wind and rain, they've cancelled our tour for tonight.
Yeah, bastards.
So all that trying to get here, and the turtle tour is now cancelled because of Cyclone Alfred, and Cyclone Alfred has gone south and it's actually beautiful here. So we've tried to get on to, we're here for a couple of nights, so tried to get on for tomorrow night. It's booked out. They're having the first tour after the cyclone tomorrow night, and we can't get onto that. So yeah, we're a little bit disappointed, but that's what you get, eh? The caravan park here at Mon Repos is brand new. It's a beaut little park. Got a great camp kitchen, lovely pool. This pool here, from the air, it's shaped like a turtle. Obviously, because we're in the turtle area. Lots of cabins. They are really particular about lighting at night because of the turtles. So you're not allowed to have an outdoor light on after 7:30, even in the camp kitchen. In the camp kitchen, you pull the blinds down after 7:30. You can be in your van with the light on, but you've got to have your blinds up. So they're very conscious of protecting the little guys. There's bike hire here as well at Turtle Sands. So it's 6 in the morning and we're going to go down to the beach. The beach is closed until 6 a.m. We go and take a toddle down the beach. We're hoping
Private safari.
We're hoping we might see some little babies. Come on, Glenn. So the beach is across the fence. The sun has risen. Probably too late for the babies. I don't like breaking rules. The beach is shut till 6 o'clock and it's 5 to 6.
Looks like the tide went all the way up last night.
Because of the cyclone, like they're still saying the cyclone's hanging around, but geez, I don't know, we've had some beautiful weather.
Big swell.
Yeah, big swells, that's it, but
yeah, the cyclone,
great deal of rain.
Maybe right down south you can still see. It's cloudy and...
Well, you can see the cyclone, you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot of cloud way down there. You probably won't see it. Everyone else has got the same idea.
Yep.
Look at these footprints here on the beach. You've got kangaroo prints. A drag, a tail. And some prints there that are getting soggy in the water. And then rear prints up the back there. Past this bit. Look at those big hind legs. And the tail drag. So these sheds here apparently are to keep the nests cool. That's where we've been told to go in the mornings if we're going to be lucky enough to see something. Turtle eggs incubating, says the sign. Do not disturb. They've marked something out here with ribbons and sticks. These rocks here. I don't know how the poor little buggers get over the rocks. Or maybe their natural radar actually takes them around the edge of the rocks. So these are the normal access points from the Turtle Centre down to the beach for the tours. But with Cyclone Alfred, they've closed them off because of the erosion and they've become unstable. You see how high the tide has come up. Like it's come up as far as the turtle cages. And a bit of erosion it's causing here. I'm just wondering if these are little drag marks. It's like they did like a sandboarding down the sand dune after they've hatched. Whee! Then down into this erosion here. Well, there's been a big turtle come down overnight.
Those baby turtles are big. Look at the huge marks they've made. Probably that's where the water was.
Oh yes, because yeah, the tracks disappear there.
Yeah, they get
But then
lighter.
that would be good because that should get lifted up over these rocks.
Yeah.
That'd be scratchy if she's climbing over them.
Tickle belly. Yeah. Yeah, we think loggerhead turtles, they're nesting now, and the green turtles are hatching now. So.
Did he get pushed back with the water?
They do a couple of times and then they end up getting far enough to get it. Yeah.
It's probably thinking, I've got wet now, I've got so much farther to go again.
You know, going in the right direction.
So while we're staying here in Bundaberg, we've come for a little look to the Macadamia farm. Self-guided tour here to learn all about macadamia farming.
Learning about what they do with the husks. The husk becomes a rich source of nutrients and they put it back in the garden. The shells, after they've dried and put them in storage, they burn the shells and it turns to biochar, and then they put it back in the soil again.
The ceiling looks like we're under the trees, but they're actually light panels. Really cool.
The one just after the plain walnut, They say you need a handful a day, that's about 30 grams or 15 of them,
Saw that.
7 or 8 of them lowers cholesterol. So good for the hair and the skin and a healthy gut. Good for your brain because of the omega-7. So I didn't even know there's omega-7, but yeah, there is, and it's a really healthy one for the brain. So all healthy fats in there. And I'll give you a try of the salted one.
So, hey, oh gosh,
Too late, it's done.
cracked it. Macadamia nut, cracked.
Cracked. Somewhat splintered. Look at all the nuts underneath the tree.
What's it like?
I don't know. I'll just get the shell off. Soft.
Soft and squishy. And then of course we have a shot.
And the Cracker Mac is 20 bucks. Hello, just that one.
Lovely.
Comes Vicky with a bag of goodies.
We found a fruit and veggie market not far from the macadamia farm.
Roadside fruit and veg. What do you got, Vic?
Tomatoes,
Bananas and tomatoes.
bananas. Just having a little look.
We found ice cream. Yes.
It's a foodies district, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
This is Tinnaberry.
Bundaberg.
Tinnaberry ice creams and strawberries. Walk this way. The summer shebang. There we go. What ice cream? Fresh mango, ooey gooey, or toasted coconut.
Oh, ooey gooey. Belgian chocolate.
Ooey gooey. Fresh mango. I bet there's more inside.
Tinnaberry.
What flavour did you get, Glenn?
Strawberry.
Your favourite. And I got a passion fruit cup. It's yours is a sorbet. They're really hard. Good.
Mine's not. Oh, look at them. Conker. I used to have one like this.
Michael used to have one like that too.
Yeah, it had a twangy exhaust.
Yeah, you play with the stuff in the garden, Glenn. There's your digger. It's the kids' play area, mate. The Mon Repos Turtle Centre is just at the back of the caravan park. We'll go in here and we'll learn all about the turtles and their hatchings and their breedings and all sorts of stuff.
Well, as per usual, we got in there on closing time.
They close at 2. We got there at 5:02, so we didn't look around much. But we did ask the question, because our tour has been cancelled for last night, if we could come in tonight. And he's had some cancellations.
Yeah.
So we've got a group. So I'm going back to see if we can all get on to tonight's tour. So a little bit of hope that we might still get to see some turtles. So we did manage to get the last tickets for tonight. So very happy, because obviously that's what we came here for. So we've just checked in and now we've got to hang around and wait for them to come to the beach. But there's lots to see in the meantime. What are you going to get your photo taken of something? As a turtle, Glenn? Turtle head.
It's a big green turtle.
It says do not touch, I think. Oh, yeah, just look. And there's a little green turtle over the back. Well, that's more the size you see, isn't it? Really. This one is enormous. Look at all this rubbish they've found. Don't litter, guys. This is the Discovery Centre we can walk through before our tour. Oh, that's a big one. He's going after you, Glenn. Oh, that's beautiful. So these are diagnostic x-rays. Find out, what do you see in this x-ray? Drag to reveal the diagnosis. Fishing line. Here's baby. Whee!
Too catastrophic, the impact, but we have actually been closed the past 3 nights and not had any tours going. So you guys are very lucky tonight that we are back up and running, but we do just ask for your patience tonight. Now, our beach has been impacted by that cyclone and those high tides and those swells. There is quite a lot of debris out there. We have lost quite a lot of our dunes, and this will be impacting our clutches.
we're going to have another go this morning. And
Had a little bit of drama last night. I misplaced the GoPro.
oops,
Yeah.
it was a bit scary.
Thinking
Well, you didn't misplace it, you lost it.
Yeah, I know. I lost it out of my grip somewhere.
On the walk in the dark down to the turtles.
Yeah.
So a bit anxious, few hours.
Because you can't, as if you can whip a torch out and have a look.
Yeah, so it's very dark.
Yes. So.
But the turtle people phoned us at midnight last night.
Turtle people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Phoned us at midnight last night and they had found it on the
so.
sand in the dark. So it's a bit of a relief.
Because it was only a new GoPro.
1 week old.
Yeah. So I figured $500
So
down.
we've had a pretty stressful night. Not much sleep, so we thought, let's come again 6 a.m. and try and find some turtles.
If things couldn't get any worse, I'd busted my thong.
It's not just turtles we're spotting for, there's birds, there's a kingfisher buzzing around up there. Our next activity when we're in Bundaberg, we've come out to Burnett Heads.
At Monsoon Aquatics.
We're going to do a coral tour. It only, I don't know, it looks, the brochure looks interesting, so let's see.
Let's see what they do.
That's for a lenses for when you're inside.
Ooh.
That's the fruit. Aquatics. So, how did we get our name? It all started around 2008 with our founder Daniel Kimberley. It started up in Darwin, hence our name, named after the monsoon season up in Darwin. Like any good story, it starts with very humble beginnings, one man and a tinny, and a license to collect coral. From there, we've grown to become Australia's largest producer of aquaculture corals, largest exporter of corals, and Australia's largest private research facility into coral. My little mates here. So have we watched Finding Nemo before?
Yes.
We know Dory. Dory's a blue tang. Yeah, you've been subjected to it. Okay, so Dory's a blue tang. This little fella here, or big fella, he's my mate. He's Fishy Boy. I don't really know if he's a boy or a girl, but he's my little mate. He's a very personable fish, this guy here. If I'm walking past and I splash my hand, he'll come zooming up from the other end of the tank for a little handout. Okay, so we're going to feed these corals here today. These corals here are commonly known as dish corals, okay, or meat coral. This is essentially what we're going to feed the corals and the fish is a seafood smoothie. So in a blender, I pop some fish, some shellfish, and some squid, and my secret herbs and spices.
Yum.
These guys love it. Okay, so just going to waft some food over the central mouths of these guys. If Fishy Boy doesn't clean it all up for me and his mates. Just wafting that food around, making sure everyone gets a nice mouthful.
They don't need much?
Not really.
Still holding some in the
Yeah. Can we see that mouth has become enlarged? And we've got that row of feeder, that ring of feeder tentacles all the way round. Okay. Any moment now. There we go, folks. That's the magic right there. That's coral spawning. We use highly scientific equipment to do this. Our blue bucket. We scoop them all up, okay? So we have 15 minutes before that capsule breaks open and releases all the eggs. The sperm is already in the water as well, so once they mix together, it'll fertilize those eggs, and then we have these little fellas. So this is the baby corals. They've just started to divide. You can't see these with the naked eye. This is under a microscope, okay? And so they're called, yeah, you're on it. Okay. So this is one of our little urchins, okay? So commonly called decorator urchins or collector urchins, also called tuxedo urchins. They've got this handsome blue stripe on them. On behalf of myself and Monsoon Aquatics, I'd like to extend a very warm thank you for everyone coming out on tour with me today, letting me share what we're doing in the way of aquaculture, what's happening on the reef, and that beautiful reef restoration work we're working towards.
Well, almost a week ago, this place was inundated by the cyclone waves, and we had a bit of erosion on this beach. But now it's down south.
So when we started the episode, we were around the Hervey Bay, Fraser Island area, and the cyclone was coming from the north. So we did get, at the very beginning of the episode, we did get some wind and rain. And then we came up to Hervey Bay, but the cyclone was going south. So we really have escaped the brunt of it. But now, almost a week later, Cyclone Alfred is still going.
Yeah.
He's down near Brisbane and the Gold Coast, and expected to hit late tonight or early tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we really hope
Still
everyone...
getting wet feet down there.
It's really picking up down there. So, and you know, we just really hope that everybody is prepared and that... Safe, yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, please stay safe. But by the time you see this video, guys, he would have passed, Alfred. So we hope that you stayed safe, I suppose. So that's it for us on this episode. So we hope you've enjoyed following our Bundaberg adventures.
Yeah, please like and subscribe.
Thank you. As always, that would be great. And otherwise, we'll see you on the road next time.
Yes, see you on the road.
Bye.
Bye.